The 25-year-old Edward Bad Teddy Bear Walls fled the horrors of civil war in his native Ivory Coast and came to Finland as a refugee at the age of 6. Nearly 20 years later, the proud Finn is now considered one of the most promising young prospects after showcasing his devastating striking skills, leaving behind a trail of highlight reel knockouts.
Head kick, uppercuts, left hands, flying knees, whatever you want, I can do it.
The Bad Teddy Bear is incredibly fast, explosive, and lethal with his punches and kicks, but is no novice in wrestling or submissions either.
Sten Saaremäe!
The 28-year-old Estonian Sten Saaremäe is a relentless grinder and a cardio machine. The mild-mannered flag carrier of Estonian MMA is on a tear, winning 4 consecutive fights as an underdog against skilled Finnish opponents.
Edward Walls is a great striker. He has developed good defensive wrestling. For me, it's an interesting puzzle to solve.
Saaremäe's biggest weapons are his uppercuts, wrestling, fight IQ, and ability to create effective game plans and successfully execute them. Saaremäe called Walls out, stating that the Bad Teddy Bear's style and status intrigued him.
Sten Saaremäe called me out, and I happily obliged.
Will Saaremäe be able to solve the complicated puzzle that Walls is inside the cage? Or will Walls add the Estonian to his flashy list of knockouts?
Saaremäe's only chance of winning is by grinding, and hoping that I get tired and won't be able to go longer.
It's the fight worth the wait, and you need to see it.
Sten Saaremäe has a 4-fight win streak of Finnish fighters, but unfortunately, that's gonna end now.
The wait is over. Edward Bad Teddy Bear Walls versus Sten Saaremäe. Let's go to the official introductions. But before that, 3-centimeter advantage, tail of the tape, goes to Edward Walls. Almost identical in weight, reach advantage, just barely, 6 centimeters, goes to Edward, whereas the age difference, only 3 years, Sten Saaremäe being older. But the record still in favor of Walls. He has got more experience inside the cage here in MMA.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. This fight is brought to you by Toyota Kaivoksella and Juso Auto, live from the sold-out House of Culture, Helsinki, Finland. Hyvä yleisö, niin aika illan pääottelun. Tämä ottelun tarjoaa Toyota Kaivoksella ja Juso Auto. Our referee in charge of the octagon in this featherweight fight is Lassi Minkkinen. Introducing first, in the blue corner, fighter with a professional record of 6 wins and 1 loss, weighing 66 kilos, from Estonia, Sten Saaremäe. In the red corner, fighter with a professional record of 9 wins and 4 losses, weighing 66.3 kilos, from Lappeenranta, Finland, Edward Bad Teddy Bear Walls!
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Finland versus Estonia in your main event tonight. Alexei, who's your favorite in this match?
Oh, I have to go with Edward Walls.
And for what reason?
He has been one of my favorite Finnish fighters for a long time now. But I also like Sten Saaremäe. He's a winner. Whoa! Nice head kick by Edward Walls.
Walls capitalizing just as Saaremäe spun around with that kick attempt.
Can't make no mistakes.
Oi! Sten Saaremäe losing his balance. Very mild-mannered Sten Saaremäe. I tell you, when he's not in the cage, he doesn't look very intimidating. He looks like a beatnik. He's like one of these. What do you call them?
He looks like a geek, you mean?
A little bit, yeah.
He looks like he comes for a lead. A nice spinning back kick by Edward Walls. That was beautiful.
Trying for his own now with Saarmäe, but no.
Walls switching stances from southpaw to orthodox, and Saarmäe's the traditional.
I was going to say
orthodox
hipster.
stance.
I was going to say hipster actually a second.
Hipster is fine.
That's what I was looking for. All right, here we go.
He's the dollar store Conor McGregor.
Okay, there you go. I'm not the one that said it. Still in the feeling out process.
Nice 1-2 by Edward Walls. We lost our time there, but we're trying to keep you updated.
We've got about 2 minutes left on the clock at this stage in round one. Our timer, as Alexei mentioned, just fell out. Nonetheless,
by Edward Walls. This has been a great matchup so far.
Full of pep.
Nice combination by Sten Saaremäe, although... Oh no!
Whoa.
The first one hit, but nice counter strike by Walls. And as he goes for the finish.
Whoa! Look out! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Saaremäe trying to get up, holding the leg of Walls.
The presence of mind, look at him. He's got the presence of mind, but Walls trying to negate that arm. Trying to keep the man down, and now succeeding in doing so. Walls. He's had a few
big elbows by Walls.
A few real nice strikes in this one he's had already.
Saaremäe needs to improve his position. He can't just stay there. He's trying to get up.
Saaremäe fighting from underneath, but relentlessly staying on top is Walls.
Nice wrestling by Edward Walls, who is known as a striker.
1 minute.
Got a minute left. Is Sten Saaremäe going to hold on for 1 minute? Even though Walls is putting the pressure on here.
Edward Walls going for the guillotine. Against the belly, but now it has changed. Saaremäe defending nicely.
Saaremäe, he's got him pressured up against the side of the cage, turning out of the pressure himself, turning out of the guillotine.
Oh, what a great main event this has been so far.
Yeah, it's been apropos, for sure.
Sten, keep working.
Finland versus Estonia here at cage 50.
The ref is going to break this one up.
Neighboring countries waging battle. 10 seconds on the clock. And I believe we're going to run out of time in this first round here. They're just going to buy the time that they need to finish up.
Oh, what a round.
There you go.
Nice striking by both men, but it was Walls who got the knockdowns, and I think that's a 10-8 round for Edward Walls.
Yeah. Well, let's go to some highlights.
That only grazed Saaremäe.
And losing his balance there. There he caught
back
him.
kick.
Caught him. Powerful indeed. Look at that.
To the chest.
Knocking, I'm sure, the wind out of Sten Saaremäe for just a moment. Maybe even affecting his breathing from there on out.
And dropping Saaremäe with a jab. You don't see that too often. Tells something about the power of Edward Walls.
You know, sometimes, Alexei, they say that adversity makes a man. Have you heard that before?
Yes, I have, actually.
And you got to wonder to yourself that is it the cause of escaping the civil war in his own country of the Ivory Coast that made Edward Walls, at least in part, into the fighter that he is today?
Oh, of course, that plays some kind of part. As we see both fighters showing some nice boxing.
You got to believe that if you grow up in cotton candy and on a soft, nice bed, maybe you don't have that hunger. He nailed him. But Walls still.
Can Walls recover?
Look at that. Look at that.
Walls is trying to recover. Saaremäe is going for the arm. But Edward is getting back up.
Turning back up. Saaremäe. He paid him back in this second round for what happened in the first. That was a receipt.
Walls trying to recover. Just hanging on to the leg of Saaremäe.
We got 4 minutes left. Our timer has fallen out.
Completely fallen out.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting some cues from our headquarters here in the truck. Nonetheless, we got under 4 minutes now on the clock. We'll keep you abreast of the time of this match and of the time of this round. As Walls tries to leverage Saaremäe.
You don't see this too often, that Walls wants to get the fight to the ground. He obviously respects the striking ability of Sten Saaremäe. Now both fighters are standing up. Relentless striking by Sten Saaremäe. He's adding the pressure to Walls. Nice 1-2 by Walls.
3 minutes on the clock.
This is a great fight. Low kick by Saaremäe. Walls is controlling the center of the cage.
Saaremäe. You gotta hand it to him. Oh.
And Walls connects.
He came back after that second round, or after the first round. But look at Edward moving out of the way adeptly.
But keeping his hands low. Nice sweep by Edward Walls.
Downtown, Leroy Brown taking him right down to the mat. And here, Walls looking for an opening, popping him with the elbow. Walls was very confident heading into this match.
I would like to see Saaremäe try to butt scoot his way to the cage and maybe try to get this fight back to standing, because he was having success, although Walls was also connecting with his shots, but still Walls is controlling the fight here. But now Saaremäe goes for the arm. Nice sweep.
Yes.
He has the arm of Walls and throwing in some body shots.
Look at Walls covering up with that with the leg there a second ago, creating a guard for himself. A shield. Saaremäe looking still searching.
Now we have our clock back, our timer is back.
All right, here we go. Just over a minute left in the second round.
One minute.
Walls is still defending nicely.
This is a great main event, ladies and gentlemen, here at Cage 50 indeed. We're so happy that you're with us here tonight, live from Helsinki at the sold-out House of Culture once again. Follow us on social media. Cage MMA Finland.
A bit of stalemate here as Walls is defending the armbar.
And hashtag this event tonight, Cage 50. Hashtag Cage 50 on social media as you watch along with us.
And Walls escapes.
Let us know your thoughts, your impressions on this great event. Oh, Edward back up. Raining down.
Finish the round.
Under 10 seconds left, and this second round is coming to a close with a 3, a 2, a 1, and a buzzer.
What a round.
That's Eddie Bear, Edward Walls, and Sten Saaremäe in an absolute war here tonight.
Oh, it's a shame that this fight is only 3 rounds. I could watch this all day, Michael.
Maybe we could give them 5.
Beautiful knockdown by Saaremäe.
Here are some highlights once again. Some of the blows that Saaremäe trying to administer and land, but Walls covering up rather effectively. Beautiful takedown there. And we are headed into the third and the final round here in the main event of Cage 50.
Last round, Sten. Last round. Fight!
Both fighters starting strong, throwing some heavy leg kicks. Walls landing, connecting with the shots. Beautiful boxing by both men. Walls having the slight advantage here on the start of the third round. Walls going for the takedown. This is surprising.
Look at the wide base of Saaremäe though. Good balance.
But relentless pressure by Walls. He feels the urgency to get this fight to the ground. Maybe tries to get the submission or just end up strong top position, landing some heavy striking, but first we have to get there. But Saaremäe defending well.
Trying to land something, but nonetheless those blows, his vantage point is not good. Can't get a powerful blow in from that vantage point. Now, just trying to control Walls. Tying him up. Oh, sweeping Saaremäe's legs as Walls.
This is an excellent game plan by Edward Walls, because if Walls won that first round by 10-8 and Saaremäe won the second round 10-9, Saaremäe needs to win this round if he wants the victory.
Well, here we are up against the side of the cage with under 3 minutes on the clock. You could say that we're late in the fourth quarter if we break it down. Cannot quite find a good opening with all the leveraging going on.
Excellent strategy by Walls. We just have to see if Saaremäe is able to break this up, that how this wrestling will affect wall striking.
Looking for the Kimura. No. Out comes Walls. The crowd trying
Saaremäe
out.
reverses.
The crowd is, they're hungry for some blows now.
That's both underhooks. Let's see what Saaremäe's tried to. Now he's throwing the shoulder strikes that we saw McGregor throw against Cowboy Cerrone.
We got 1:45. A minute and a half, just about, left. Gentlemen, you must go for broke now. Maybe now is the time to start swinging at the fences literally.
Maybe Saaremäe is not thinking that the first round was a 10-8 round, so he doesn't feel that much of an urgency, but he should definitely go for broke.
Both men need to go for broke because they have only 1 minute left to do business. To do business and to finish up. No.
Tries to throw.
Look at that. Saaremäe maintaining his balance.
Saaremäe getting the back of Edward Walls.
Like a spider monkey now.
It's a bad situation for Edward Walls. Let's see if Saaremäe can get the joke.
We got a half a minute, ladies and gentlemen, in this main event.
He's trying to create an opening with those small shots. Now Walls is trying to peel the leg of Saaremäe off.
Trying as best as he can, but it looks like a desperate situation here. It looks like it's a no-can-do with 15 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be running out of time. 10 seconds on the clock. Edward Walls cannot shake the spider monkey.
Again, a tough one for the judges.
Let's see how this one turns out.
And that's it. Exciting fight, but
Both fighters had only a little bit of energy left on the third round.
What a fight.
Great night of fights tonight here at Cage 50.
A newfound respect. Perhaps, I mean, they had respect already going into this one, but I think that after that fight, there's a new, different kind of respect.
Yeah, definitely. And after those first two excellent, great, exciting first two rounds, we maybe had our expectations a bit too high, you think?
Well, maybe. Let's see how the judges score this one, but here's some highlights from the third and the final closing round here at Cage 50. The balance of Sten Saaremäe, the leverage just astounding. And here, the spider monkey refusing to die. My, oh my. A very strong showing from both men. Both Finland and Estonia. Sten Saaremäe, the Estonian. Edward Walls, the Finn. As we now prepare to go to the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 full rounds of tonight's main event, we have the judges' decision. Winner by majority decision, Edward the Teddy Bear
this season, I think the judges saw the first round as a 10-8, as I thought. Walls got the first round, Saaremäe got the second round, and some judges probably it was a coin toss in the third.
It was a close one.
It was a close one, definitely. And maybe we can see a rematch in the near future.
Maybe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's been, as we still get some words with the winner, Edward Walls, upon this trialsome endeavor here tonight.
Edi, onneksi olkoon. Täyteen aikaan mentiin. Hieno voitto.
Kiitos.
Siinä todella oli matkan varrella aika paljon kaikenlaisia tapahtumia ja haluan nyt kysyä siitä yhdestä takakäden lyönnistä, jonka Sten onnistui saamaan sisään. Kuinka lähellä se oli loppua?
No en mä nyt sanoisi, että se olisi loppua, tai lähellä loppua, mutta siis se tuli semmosesta kulmasta, että en mä vaan ehtinyt siihen. Mä en nähnyt sitä yhtään ja mä tein virhearvion siitä, että miten kaukana se on. Mutta se tuli ihan nappiin, se oli hyvä lyönti.
Mutta taas toisaalta katsottuna, niin sä annoit hienoja pommeja ja sä esitit todella monipuolista ottelua. Menikö toi sun gameplanin mukaan?
No mä olisin halunnut, jo huomasitte, että mä lähdin hakemaan kuristuksen sieltä. No se oli vähän heikko, mutta ensi kerralla paremmin. Niin kuin mä sanoin, mä oon joka osa-alueella hyvä. Mutta nyt mä sain vähän näyttää sitä myöskin, että se on ihan hyvä fiilis.
Mun on pakko kysyä vielä, te olette ollut koko ajan hyvää pataa ennen ottelua ja sen jälkeen, mitä te juttelitte äsken ottelun jälkeen?
No siis mä sanoin Stenille, että joo, että vaikka nyt tällainen niin häviö tuli, se ei missään nimessä alena hänen ottelutasoa. Sillä tietyissä ottelijoissa on se ero, että joillakin, niin silloin kun joillakin ottelijoilla menee hyvin, niin ne pärjää hyvin. Mutta siitä hetken, kun se matsi kääntyy vähän niin kuin huonompaan suuntaan, niin ne antaa periksi. Sten ei antanut periksi. Ja se on niin kuin kunnon ottelijan niin kuin mentaliteetti, että vaikka ollaan siinä huonommassa asemassa, osataan kääntää se tilanne siihen voittoon.
Tää oli todellakin kahden ison taistelijan kohtaaminen. Onneksi olkoon, Edi.
Kiitos. Toivottavasti tää oli main event kamaa. Sten, thank you bro. We're gonna train together. Don't worry. We're gonna train together.
Edward Walls!
Well, what Eddie Walls said there a second ago was that the sign of a true fighter.
Paljon kiitoksia kaikille. I hope you enjoyed the fight. I gave my all and I came here tonight to give Eddie the tough fight and yeah, I think I did. Second, I want to thank the Cage MMA promotion and all the crew behind it. It have been awesome experience fighting here, and thank you so much.
Sten Saaremäe.
Yeah, what Eddie Walls was saying there a second ago was that the sign of a true fighter is the fact that even when he's on the downside, he just doesn't give up and he finds a way to come back, and that's exactly what Sten Saaremäe did in this fight. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great night of fights. 9 big fights here tonight at Cage 50. This is Cage MMA, the top mixed martial arts organization out of Northern Europe.